2, Wakatabu.
It's February, and dawn has only just reached the chilly forested banks of the lake.
So we're going to put teams side by side, 2 teams side by side.
This group of men and women have spent an intense week preparing for this day of challenge and achievement.
No, since I've never done it, the idea of anything where it could cost your life, I don't like taking that kind of risk.
What I've been thinking about, oh my gosh, what happens if I don't have any skills that the team needs?
My wife thinks that I'm crazy because I'm going in at 51 this year. See?
Over the next 5 to 10 hours, these Seagate employees will encounter exhaustion, physical pain, and mental stress. They'll be asked to face their own frailties and strengths in a way that few businesses ever ask of their people. Ecoseagate is an annual ritual in which teams of Seagate employees spend 5 stressful days learning and competing. This week-long immersive experience culminates in a daunting 39-kilometer, 24-mile-long adventure race. Each year, the number of applicants vastly exceeds the 200 available spots.
How about when you guys break into your teams, you can talk about token management.
This year's event is situated on New Zealand's rugged South Island. But don't let the beautiful scenery fool you. This is no vacation.
This week, you're going to test yourself. You're going to test yourself working with people. There are going to be people on your team you're not going to get along with so well. We're going to put you in an environment that's going to stress that teamwork.
The idea behind all of this is to rip employees out of their familiar work surroundings and throw them into a grueling, dawn-till-dusk regimen.
I'm going to ask you now to put these 6 things in order of importance as priorities for you for your team.
5 key themes resonate through every activity: trust, conflict, commitment, accountability, and results. Through a rigorous week-long schedule of presentations and workshops, in addition to physical training sessions, participants are pushed to discover strengths, reveal weaknesses, and ultimately overcome barriers to success.
Oh, you're again, camera.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. All the way.
Ecoseagate helps the company keep its competitive edge in an unforgiving industry by forging leaders of high-performing teams. Back on race day, the teammates are finishing their grueling 3-kilometer, 2-mile open water paddle and are starting to arrive at the first checkpoint.
Relax and transition smooth.
Here, they transition to the second race discipline, orienteering through 8 kilometers, 5 miles of New Zealand wilderness.
Are we going the right way?
Not quite your typical day at the office.
I think I work well with getting a team to mesh very well. I don't necessarily have to lead all the time. I can kind of be in the background and help.
I hope to make it through. I hope to get to the finish line.
Usually I'm the guy that is always the last one, not because I can't take the distance, but rather to look and make sure that everybody is okay.
The teams are starting to spread out only 90 minutes into the race. Kathy's team is off to a good start, while others struggle to stay on course.
Somewhere we're going to have to cut to the right off of this road.
Prior to race day, Kevin's teammate David showed trust in the team by stating that he might need help to make it through the race course. The team comes together to ensure that their collective goal for race day takes that into account.
Remember what Bill said, trust.
Teams that have trust are open. They can criticize each other. They ask for help. And it's hard to ask for help.
Over an hour into the hike, the going is rough and everyone's feeling it. But for now, David continues to tough it out on his own.
My heart's just beating.
Yeah, okay. It's going to be a problem throughout the race if he doesn't start accepting help. We're here to give us energy to our teammates.
Everybody working as a team is the most important part in the core team because each one has a job, and without that one doing its job, the whole team kind of breaks down. So each individual is important.
Where is it first, please?
You have to establish trust before you can talk about conflict, and you can't get to commitment unless you've had some healthy conflict. Conflict is healthy when you're engaging in a healthy debate, a constructive debate by everyone in the team. You have to be open.
What we want to promote is an environment where we're not waiting to be told what to do, that as a team, you know better. What we really want to do is say, in this culture at Seagate, we're comfortable enough, confident enough, honest enough to challenge each other if that's the appropriate thing to do.
Seagate is focusing heavily on building leadership within high-performing teams because management believes it's a key differentiator in the high-tech, high-stakes disk drive industry. Today, Seagate is the global market leader, and Ecoseagate plays a major role in sustaining that crucial competitive edge.
It takes all of us to build a drive and deliver it. Our ability to communicate correctly, honestly, and get to the right answer is what will drive our success.
Teamwork may be common business practice, but it's hardly a natural human ability. Trust can be hard to build, and many teams turn out to be dysfunctional. Add in language, national and cultural differences, and teamwork can quickly deteriorate.
Seagate has a heavy emphasis on supply chain, and we're constantly trying to figure out where the weak points are in the chain, and I think that same analogy can be used when you go to Eco. We as a team need to figure out where our strengths and our weaknesses are in our chain.
Okay, let's take a vote so we keep going. Who says pay?
Tired from conquering the hillside, Kathy's team is trying to decide how to use their Eco tokens, coins they earned during the week for displaying excellent leadership and teamwork skills. Whether to use the tokens for a course shortcut is a heated debate, but having to make decisions under stress is not uncommon among teams at Seagate.
Does everybody have enough information to vote?
So we have John and Weilei and Weiring and Cindy Holmes and Cindy Tang and Tituan. And is there anybody else that I missed? Having the team sifting through all of the inputs and coming up with a solution that is maybe not consensus, but that the entire team can buy into and support. I think that buy-in support sometimes is a difficult aspect of a team working together.
Pick it up. All right.
Thanks to effective teamwork, Kathy's team is one of the first to start the third leg of the journey, a 22-kilometer, 14-mile mountain bike ride.
Good job.
Our team may not win, but the skills that will come out of Eco, I'm sure will stick with me forever, and that's what this is all about.
About an hour behind Kathy's team, Kevin and his teammates start up on their bikes, hoping to make up time.
Okay. These two will be one group, this is a different group. Okay. Taco 1K is another group, so that's 3 different groups. We have a lot of people that are technical leads, so there's a lot of personalities that are very strong. Learning how to overcome issues, work with different personalities on the team to get them to help work with you is very challenging.
Throughout the day, competitors struggle with the course, Ecoseagate's toughest ever. Kevin's team is among those running into a rough patch as they hit the mountain biking segment.
Right arm's pointing right here. Okay.
Oh. That was a good one. Oh, man, that was flying.
You're passing me up on the battle wounds.
Let me start up a little bit.
One of the things that's required for commitment is your ability to change. And change is important. And one of the keys to change is being able not to feel defeated. You're not defeated because you need to ask for change.
Thanks, Kevin.
David, you want me to continue?
me see how it feels to walk. Yeah, that's feeling better. My back's not quite so bad now.
So I think we've actually reached a turning point with the team. I have David's bike in my hand right here. He's starting to accept more help. That's what the team is about. I think it's a good sign.
Here we go.
With Kevin and the rest of the team still out on the race course, the first to cross the finish line has an impressive time of 5 hours 24 minutes. At the same time, Team 17 is at the back of the pack, and 51-year-old Paul Teo is losing stamina.
How tough is it, Paul?
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. Boy, I got cramps, I got blister. Gosh.
Last hill left. It's all downhill from here.
I learned something different about trust. Normally you would think when you trust somebody, you expect him to do the job and all the stuff, but here I guess it's something different, right? Trust is you are able to open up, to be vulnerable, you know, and not being afraid to ask for help.
After hours of intense physical effort, the third and final transition of the race presents an extreme test of commitment, focus, and above all, trust. A 61-meter, 200-foot rappel into a river canyon.
Nice elastic together. Don't look up. Enjoy the ride.
It's been emotional because there's been so much going on in such a short period of time, and it really gets your brain thinking how you want to approach things differently. Get emotional. Not only in your professional life, but in your personal life. And how you want to make your team successful, and how you want to be successful, and just what kind of person you want to be.
Coming out of the river canyon, teams regroup for the final push to the finish. Seven hours and 30 minutes after they began, Kathy's team finishes triumphantly.
She's a real team player. She's very enthusiastic, and she can't move it. She never stops.
That was her day. Brad! Brad's
We believe this is the best way of doing it. This is going to give us results. It's not like we're trying to do culture for culture's sake. This is about driving to excellence. And we believe in this team thing. We believe we're better as a team than we are as individuals.
Come back for your medals. Congratulations.
While Kevin's team did not achieve its top 20 finish goal, the lessons learned here are far more valuable.
I was expecting something different. I thought we had gained a lot throughout the week. And it didn't happen until about 5 miles up the road. So I learned a lot there. What you thought people were telling you. They had to reach their peak. They had to break down. Then they finally committed to the team.
In a final show of unity, 6 teams, including Paul Teo's, crossed the finish line together, sharing a last-place victory 10 hours after they began.
Oh, and I'm going to cherish it.
And we made good teamwork, right? And I did it at 51 years old. Well, just to prove that I can do it at this age, although struggling a bit, I did it.
It takes discipline, because you don't fix an organization, you don't create trust and conflict and commitment and accountability and results without constantly looking at it and doing it. It's a lifetime thing.